Hey, what's up? How is everyone? I hope good. I am here with a reading on what does your person love about you? What is it about you that the person loves about you? I thought that would be kind of cool for the start of our new year to kind of know what it is that, someone loves about you. So let's get started. Positive movement forward. So obviously, they love that you seem to be able to pick up. Maybe you have been struggling. Maybe you are kind of like me and you have bouts of struggles throughout your life, but you're always able to pick up and move forward positively. You don't let the negatives weigh you down. You don't stay stuck there. You might have days where you feel like shit and you just struggle, but you don't ever stay there. You still continue forward, and it's always in a positive way. So that's beautiful. We have gratitude. They love the fact that you're able to be grateful for the things you already have in your life. Even when things are hard for you, you still are able to be grateful for, say, your car. If you're living in your car, you're grateful to have a car because that gives you somewhere to live. That's just an example, but they what they love about you is that you do express your gratitude towards everything you have in your life, and they find that just to be so beautiful. And so do I, because I try to stay really positive. I try to, express my gratitude towards the things I do have, even when I'm lacking in things. So we all need to do that. They find it, they love the fact that you seem to, hang on, I'm sorry, I can't concentrate when that's going, that you're able to blossom, that you're able to grow from the experiences that you go through, that you might may be going through a hard time, but the fact is that you allow those hard times to help you blossom and bloom into a much more beautiful person. And this person really recognizes that about you. So that's just beautiful. You're this big ball of light. Even when you're down and out, you're still this ball of light. So that's awesome. We have the Fool, new beginnings. So they love that you're able to, move on from difficult situations. You're not afraid to take that leap towards something new. You're not afraid of new beginnings because a lot of people really don't like change. A lot of people really fear the unknown. They fear moving in new directions. They kind of stay stuck where they're at because it's so comfortable. And you are the type of person that you really, even you might not like new beginnings, but you definitely go for them when they're needed. So they love that about you. Integrity, pretty much. You have a lot of integrity. You you stand up for yourself. You really will. You will, fight for what you believe in. You do not allow what others think about you or what others say about you to discourage you in your life or make you feel like you're not a good enough person. You just have a lot of integrity, just a lot. And I think that is, I love that about people also. Excuse me, let me take a drink, sorry. The next card I pulled is Medicine Woman or Man, or Medicine Man and Woman. They love the fact that you are a medicine man or woman. Maybe, you come from a long line of, ancestors that were medicine people, back in the day, back in the generations and generations, and they know that you are one of these, that you're a healer, that you're able to heal other people, and that you really embrace, your culture, your heritage, and that you really embrace this with a lot of integrity, with a lot of, you're very proud of it, no matter what people might say or, how people pass judgment on people for whatever cultures they're from. But you really take this serious, and they love that about you. They love the fact that you are able to heal people and that you're really very proud of where you come from. And I think that is very beautiful because a lot of people are shamed, a lot of people are put down, a lot of people are prejudiced in this world, And I just think that's a very ugly part of this world. And I think it's a part of this world that really needs to change. And, you know, and we really need to come together, all of us, especially with as hard as the world is right now with, you know, coronavirus and all that shit going on. Instead of fighting and, you know, rioting and, you know, having racism and, you know, on and on and on, we need to come together because we're all the same. We all bleed the same. We all came from the same creator, and we need to face that and really come together. So the next thing that they love about you is don't drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. I'm not saying that you have never done this before. Maybe you're a recovering alcoholic. Maybe you're a recovering drug addict. But you really try to not put things in your body that are hard for you, or harmful, harmful to you. Maybe maybe you're like me, you know, when you screw up and you fall off the wagon, you're not afraid to admit it. You're not afraid to tell people that, you know, I have an addictive personality. I fought addiction my entire life, and I'm very proud to say that, you know, I'm drug free, or I'm alcohol free, or, you know, if it's a sex addiction or a gambling addiction, whatever your addiction would be. But this is really what you put, you know, into your body. But still, any type of addiction is really hard, but we all have them. Nobody's perfect. A lot of the times we substitute an addiction for another addiction, and people don't really realize that until it's too late, till you're addicted to something else. So we could be addicted to exercise. We could be addicted to tarot readings. We could be addicted to a person, to, you know, looking good. You know, there's a lot of things that we fall, you know, that we can become addicted to in life. So they also like they like when you wear green. They think that you look really good in green. They love that. They love your hair. They love you have kind of a resting bitch face, and you could be a man and have one too. They love your eyes. They love your lips, your nose, the shape of your face, your eyebrows. They love your sense of style. They love the fact that you are so connected to animals. Maybe you like cats and they like cats. They love your arm. They love you. I mean, they just love you. They just think that you are just a fucking badass. Look at that. She looks like a complete fucking badass. So they love that about you. And I do too. That's cool. We have the Three of Swords. I'm going to let you look at the card first, and then I'm going to look at the card. Maybe it's the fact that you will not be in a third party situation. You refuse. You're like, no way, I'm not going to be somebody's second. I'm not going to put up with somebody that's going to put me in third party situations. I want to be number one. I deserve to be number one. I deserve the love. I deserve all that person's attention, and fuck you if you can't give it to me. So they love that you go, you know, you're kind of dark and mysterious. See this person? They love that you might be a bright person. You might like a lot of color. You might really like hot pink, which is awesome because that's my favorite color. Yellow, maybe you shine, your aura's really bright and sunny. So that's really cool. You leave people questioning a lot about you. You have a lot of mystery to you, and they love that about you. It's like you are never a person that anyone could ever totally figure out. There's just so many layers to you that a person just can never peel back every layer. They think they get to know you, and then there's something new, and they fucking love that. They just love that. Maybe you're an artist, and they love that about you. Maybe you create beautiful things, unique things. See how cool this is? How unique it is? It's fucking awesome. I love these cards. That's kind of all I'm getting from there. Yep, I think so. We have shadow. So the fact that you can live in your light and dark aspects of your life, that you are not afraid to step into either, you know, side of yourself, your dark or your light, that, you know, you're not perfect. You know, you're not perfect. You know, you fuck up sometimes. You know, you have addictions to things that probably you shouldn't, or you have in the past, that you're not afraid to let people see your dark or your light side. And they like it because they know that you're not perfect. Maybe people assume that you are. Maybe people look at you and maybe on the outside, your outside appearance, you look so perfect, but really on the inside, you're far from perfect because nobody is. And who the hell wants to be perfect? No one does, but they love that you can balance those out. So you can, one day you could be in your dark shadow side and the next day in your light shadow side, or you kind of mix them throughout the day or something really cool like that. So I think that is just really, I think it's awesome. People, they assume that, and I'm not one to down religion and all that stuff. I'm not a religious person. I'm spiritual, and I have my own reasons for that. But they people look at me sometimes like, oh my God, she's just a hellion because I cuss like a fucking sailor, and that's just who I am. I'm open, I'm free. I will talk about anything want to. I'm not afraid to admit my faults when I fuck up, if I do something wrong. I'm not afraid to show the world that I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect, and nor do I ever want to be. I mean, I just don't want to be. No one's meant to be perfect. So, and people learn, if people wouldn't be so, stuck in trying to be this perfect person in society and trying to show people that they're somebody that they're really not. When you talk about, things that we do wrong, or even the things that we do accomplish and we love and so on, we teach other people that it's okay to be open and free about who you are. And it's okay to be unique and different. You don't have to fit into what society says. You don't have to love the person that your family thinks that you need to love. You can love whoever the fuck you want. You can be whoever the fuck you want. So do it. I have vanity. Maybe people on maybe the first glance at you, maybe people think that you're real vain, that you're that you, maybe on the outside appearance, you look perfect. You look like, your hair is in place, your makeup's perfect and all that stuff. But in real life, you're not vain at all. You are like everyone else. You're just, you. You don't spend hours getting ready. You don't have to take a shower every day. You don't have to have the perfect clothes, the most expensive clothes. You don't have to have everything perfect. And they love that about you. But maybe to them, you look perfect on the outside. So take the lead. They love the fact that you aren't afraid to take the lead. You aren't afraid to go after the things you want. If you want someone to love you, you want to be with somebody, you're not afraid to tell them. You're not afraid to keep trying if they tell you no. You're not afraid to take the lead in a job, in your family, whatever. They love the fact that you are strong enough and to lead, them, or lead a group of people, or even yourself. So I think that is beautiful. I mean, that's something to really love about somebody. Two of Cups, partnership. They love that you are willing to be in a partnership. You're willing to have a one-on-one partnership. You don't have to, have 5 different people to make yourself feel good. You really want a partnership one-on-one. When you are in a partnership, you give it your all. You want to receive and give equally. You want to make sure that your partner knows how much you appreciate them, how much you love them, how beautiful or handsome they are, how proud you are of them, and how in a partnership you encourage them, and you just want them to be happy and feel your love, and you want the same in return. So you're really good at partnerships, and they really love that. I'm going to come back to that one because I kind of struggled with that one when I first pulled it. So I'm going to come back. Forgiveness. They love the fact that you are able to forgive. You don't hold grudges over people. You might be the type of person that, sure, people, have done you wrong, but you are able to forgive them. Now, does that mean that you're going to forgive them, time and time again for the same mistakes and just keep allowing them to do it and keep them in your life? No, that doesn't mean that. It means that you're able to forgive. You're able to forgive other people and people's, stupid mistakes, because for one thing, you're able to put yourself in their shoes. So when you're able to do that, you understand where that person is coming from when they do something. But for another, you do it because you don't want to carry that burden of being pissed off or angry or just sad, and disappointed in that person for the rest of your life. You do it so then it releases you from that bond. So they love that you have forgiveness in your heart towards other people and towards yourself. We have curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. They love that you like adventure. You are curious about new things. You love to learn. Might be one of those people that research everything. You hear something, and before you even talk about it, you are researching it and learning about it. You don't just talk out your ass. You want to learn new things. You want to discover new things. You want, to have adventure and excitement and just nothing boring in your life. You don't want the same old fucking thing day in and day out. You're probably a person that doesn't work a 9-to-5 job. You do your own thing. You might be an artist, and so you create all this cool shit. Or you might be a person that has their own business that some people like, and some people understand, and some people are like, what the fuck is that? But you don't care. You just don't care. You like to discover new things. Maybe you're really, you're curious in the bedroom. Maybe you are really, open to sexual things, different things in the bedroom. Maybe you are one that will try anything. Who knows? I mean, and it doesn't have to be sexual, but I wanted to kind of add that in there. They love your big eyes. They love your eyes. They fall in love with you every time they see you and they look into your eyes. They love your hair. They love your fucking hair. They love that you're unique. They love that you are curious about drugs and alcohol. You're not afraid to kind of, discover that and kind of go on the deep end and do some things that you're not supposed to, but, life is life. They love your skin. You look like a porcelain angel to them, like a porcelain doll. They absolutely love your lips. They love your makeup, your eyelashes, your eyebrows. They love your hands. See how that hand's prominent in there? They love your hands. They like your unique way to dress. You don't dress to please anyone except yourself, and they love that about you. But it's your eyes. They love your eyes. We have the King of Swords, and we all know that the King of Swords is kind of like the iron, they rule with an iron fist, and this is how it's going to be. And you might be one of those type of people. Maybe it's that you're the opposite. Maybe you don't put up with this. Maybe you don't let this King of Swords rule you, and they really love that about you. They love the fact that you don't bow down to this king. You're like, you know what? I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you rule with the iron fist. I don't care if you're authority. Maybe you don't like authority. Maybe you had an experience where you just do not like police officers or judges. You think that they're all corrupt assholes and whatever else. They really, really love that about you. They love the fact that you're not afraid to break the rules. You're not afraid to say, you know what? I don't care if the judge said that. I don't give a fuck. This is not right, and I'm not going to comply. So come arrest me or do whatever, They love your imagination. They just find that your imagination is just so, they can't figure you out. Again, they just can't figure you out. You are bright. You love bright and beautiful colors. That's why I love these cards so much. They like that. They love that you're kind of like this, I don't know what that is, an ape or whatever the hell it is. You're kind of, at times you're the type of person not to fuck with. You might be really super sweet and loving, but when somebody crosses you, you are one person not to fuck with. What else do I see here? You kind of, you see how this guy's mechanical and all this lightning and electricity. Maybe your energy is like that. Maybe you just elude all this energy, and people around you can feel it, and it kind of intimidates people. But to the person that loves you, it's like your energy together. It's just like one big ball of, this awesome big ball of love, and they know that you're just right for them, and they just want to love you forever. There's a book down here you might like to read, and they love that about you. You're not afraid to sit there on your throne and stand in your power. You're not afraid to face people and say, you know what? I don't agree with what you're saying. I'm not going to bow down to you. I'm going to say, F you and move on. I'm just not going to do it. Maybe you've faced a lot of, hardships. Maybe you have been, you know, put in positions that you have bowed down a lot, and you're to the point and at the age where you're like, you know what? I don't have to do this. I know my rights, and if they don't like it, then they can come get me. I don't give a shit. That, you know, that iron fist king can come, you know, towards me. Maybe it's somebody in your family that has just constantly caused problems for you and has wanted the power over you. Say it's your dad, wanted the power over you for years and years, and you're like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not doing it. I refuse to allow it. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you tell people. I don't care. Anyways, moving on. Light. This is you. You know, the light just radiates off you. This is why people probably are jealous of you. You might run into that a lot because people don't understand this, because people don't live in the light. People need to start living in the light. I'm trying to push that this year. It's really important that we all start really, you know, living in love and light. So this world will lighten up. It will become beautiful again. We can all come together, and, you know, a lot of crime, a lot of violence, a lot of hate and anger will go away because we'll all be living in love and light. We have soulmate. First off, I want to point out this. Your third eye is wide open. You're definitely clairvoyant. You definitely see things that a lot of people don't, and they love that about you. They love your side profile. They think you're just handsome or beautiful from the side. They love to look at you there. There's the third eye again. They love your nose. They love the shape of your face. You might have a different shaped face. They love your ears. They love you if you have short hair, man or woman, definitely. They love your neck. They love your shoulders. They might like when you wear these colors, but they feel that you're their soulmate, and that makes them love you very much. And from what I'm feeling, it is your soulmate or your twin flame. Manifest. You're able to manifest anything and everything you want. You know why? Because you believe, you have faith, you are a master manifester. And that's, who couldn't love that? They love the power. You have lots of power. You are very, very gifted. You might be a witch. You might be a natural witch. And you might do things you don't even know. You might not even have to try to manifest. You just automatically do. They love it when you wear hats or anything on top of your head. They love, if you're a male, they love facial hair. Don't have to, but they love, you know, you're just serious. You have this serious look on you. But, you know, once people get to know you, you're really not that serious. But people really look at you that way. They love your hands. They just love your hands. You might love when you wear jewelry. They love your arms. You might have just really like strong arms, and they really like that. They like that you hold secrets. You are a master manifester, that you can elude all this energy and power out into the world, and they love that about you. They find that very attractive. I gotta hurry. 10 of Cups, completion. That you know when it's time, when something's completed, you know it's time, you know, this cycle's over, you're able to move on to the next. You're not afraid to move on to bigger and better things, definitely. Transformation. You have gone through a transformation, or you are going through one, and you are embarking on it. You are allowing it to transform you into this beautiful human, just you went from something that you know, one thing, to like you blossomed into this beautiful person. And just your transformation that you have been able to watch, maybe you have shared it with the world, maybe you have allowed people to see you change and grow and just, you know, become this wonderful person. Not saying that you weren't before. Baby, maybe they want to have babies with you. Maybe you already have a baby. Maybe they have a baby and you love their baby as yours. Maybe it's because you love babies. Like me, I can't have any more children. Would I want to? Yeah. I mean, if I was with the right person and they wanted to have a baby, I would adopt or, you know, do what I needed to. But I'm at the age where I'm going to be a grandma, you know, before I know it. And that would be, you know, to me, that would be the children I would want to raise, you know, help, not raise, because my daughter would raise her own children, but, you know, I love babies. You know, this could be that you already have children and they love your child. I mean, it just depends on, you know, your circumstance. I'm not going to really go into that too much because I don't know. I just don't want to. Anyways, I have keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. Maybe you were a person that, back in the day when you're younger, you're kind of a young punk and your temper would just get the best of you. But through your transformation, you have learned to keep it, you've learned not to allow your temper to overtake you. Even when you get pissed off, you might vent, you might, get pissy or whatever, but you're not going to go after somebody and just, go at it. You will, though. Don't let me fool you. I know, I can feel it. You're the type of person not to piss off, because I'm that way. I'm the nicest damn person, but if you piss me off, you better fucking run, because I'm not nice. But I used to be that young punk kid that, somebody would do something wrong and I would just let them have it. I mean, I've been in more fights than probably a lot of people. I mean, a lot, because that's the way I was raised. I was raised that, you fought, and I've been in a lot of fights, a lot, too many. I mean, I've had my hair ripped out. I've had my face bit by some girl one time. It was my senior year, and I got in this fight in high school, and this girl bit my face, and it was like humongous purple. Like for months, was supposed to have my senior pictures done. My mom, I thought she was gonna kill me, but I try not to fight, because and it's not like I liked it back then. I just knew I was tough. I knew I could kick somebody's ass, and I just wasn't afraid of it. Now, I don't want to hurt anyone, and I don't want anybody to hurt me either, and I'm too old. The last time I did get into a fight, it took me a couple days to recoup. I was so sore, so, but they love it that you're able to keep your temper. You're able to not lash out at people, so, again, they love that you love cats. So whoever loves you, I'm saying that they love cats, and it could be any animals. Maybe you're connected to all animals. They love your green eyes. See the cat's green eyes? If you have green eyes. They love your face. They just love the shape of your face. They love your resting bitch face, because you have one, but you're really not that person. You're not. Maybe they know that, yeah, you might look like a bitch when you're just sitting there just, doing your work or whatever, but deep down inside, you're just a sweetheart. You're just loving and just so much fun, and you really bring a lot of light and love to their life, and they really do adore you. They love your nose. They love, love, love your lips. Like I said, the shape of your face. They love your skin. You might have soft, really soft skin. It might be kind of like a porcelain skin. You might be a little bit older, and a lot of people don't know it, because your skin, you just might take care of your skin. It might be the skin you have. They love your eyes. They love, like, they can pretty much read you, and they see into your soul through your eyes. And a lot of people are very intimidated by your eyes. I'm going to say that. They love your makeup. They love your eyebrows. They love your eyebrows. That's funny. I get that. And they love your hair. Whatever. You could have long. You could have short. They just love your hair. They love you. Hopefully you're with this person. And then the last one is the alien. And with this card, I get that they love the fact that you are open to believing in this, that you are the type of person that makes people think. You talk about aliens, you talk about, occult stuff. You are really into this type of stuff. And you make people think twice about their beliefs when it comes to this. It might be that you're connected. You might be a starseed. You might be a light worker. You might be an alien. I mean, I don't know how to say that, but I'm not laughing because I believe in all this stuff, and it kind of is cute, because people look at you like you're some freak, but then really deep down inside, they're really thinking about what you're saying. So remember that. I think that's awesome. I don't know. I just think it's awesome. I love to learn shit like this. I love to believe that there are, aliens that come down and that, interact with us, that they're spaceships. I love that stuff, because it shows that it's, that there's life outside of Earth, that there's life outside of death. Our souls live on and all that good stuff. I just love it. If I could start over and, really pick what field I wanted to work in, it would be a lot different than, my life would be a lot different than what it's been. But I think that's really cool. So I love these cards. They definitely like that you're open to different things, for sure. They might also love that maybe you like to hike, maybe you like, going out into the mountains, and um, they love your energy. It's like your energy is always moving and just like creating all this friction around you, and people are like really intimidated by you, and they don't know what to think. You're so mysterious and you're just fucking cool. I mean, you're just a really cool person. And you love to read. You might journal a lot. Maybe you're writing a book. And just, I don't know, you're just a fucking cool person. You're a person that people need to love. So, the miser. I don't know. I don't know what I get from this card. I look at this old lady and I'm like, you know what it is? You don't hoard stuff. You're not selfish. You're not one to like hoard money. You're not one to hoard like jewels and keep it to yourself and not want to share. See this ugly, selfish looking person? That's not you. You're a person that you would hand out all those jewels to everybody. You have $1 left, you give that dollar to somebody standing on the street that's with a sign. You're never going to be this ugly, old, mean woman. Never. And they know that. And I think that the person that you're with, or the person that is in love with you, that's who they've been with. That's the only type of people that they've had. They've been selfish. They've only been with them because of what they can, financially offer them, what they could give them. And you're not that type of person. You offer the world so much more, and you want so much more, and you expect so much more out of people than just material things. Money doesn't mean anything. If you have a roof over your head, you have bread, lunch meat, and cheese, and some mustard, you'll live off that for months. And eat that, and you'll be happy because you have food. You have one little simple bracelet on. You're happy. You got one little simple, necklace. You're happy. You don't need diamonds and pearls and all this shit. You don't need $1 million in your bank account. You just want to pay your bills. You want to be able to make your car payment. You want to pay your car insurance, You want to pay your house payment or your rent payment. That's all you care about. What you are is, you're not this ugly person. You are, let me find something. You are this person compared to this person. And honestly, if you really look at them, let me see here. Really look at the difference in these two people. Who the fuck wouldn't love you, right? Because I love you. So, anyways, that's what I had. That was just a totally awesome reading. I love it, love it, love it. I'm in such a good mood today. I have to say that I had a friend that is helping me, that's going to help me stay where I'm staying for a little bit so I can get on my feet. I am working, so that is another thing, which I'm very grateful for. I'm just really grateful. Today's, January 1st, 2021, and I really want this year to be good. I have a lot of obstacles and challenges ahead of me, but I'm really going to try and face this year a lot more positive. I just feel really great today. I just feel really good. I feel like things are going to come together for me. I feel that the person that I love, like love, in a romantic sense, I feel that our connection, even though we don't talk, it's hard to explain, but when you're in a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection, you can communicate in many ways, and I feel that our communication is bringing us closer together, and I'm loving that. I could be crazy, and if I am, so be it. I don't care. I want to believe what I want to believe, and I feel really good. So I look a lot better than I have in a while. I can honestly say that I am alcohol and drug free. And I'm not saying I would never go have a drink, because by God, not too long ago I had this big old like margarita thing and I loved it. But I can honestly say that, I'm living life with a smile on my face, healing from all the shit I've gone through, and I'm sober, and that feels just fucking amazing. It's a good way to start the new year. I have met a couple new people, so that kind of makes me happy, and I'm just really, really striving to have a better me. I'm working on me. Do I miss my child? Oh my God, do I miss her? Does it break my heart? Oh my gosh, yeah. But you know what? This has given me time to become healthier for myself and for her and for, all my friends and family. I love you all so very much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so because I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm sending so much love, so many positive vibes, and peace to each and every one of you. I will catch you on my next video, and thanks for subscribing. Happy New Year.